Good morning, adventurers. It's our final day here in England.
It's coming to an end so fast.
When we last left off, we were in Fife, and we actually left, and we stopped in a random, what town are we in? We've just been hunkered down getting work done, so I can't even remember what town we're in.
Malvern Hills area, just some small little town.
Yeah, but it's a place we just booked last minute so we could just hunker down and get some work done. So for a couple days we've been here, and now we're about an hour away from Bristol. So we're gonna drive back to Bristol, complete our little road trip circle.
Yeah, we gotta drop off our car. She's been a good one this time.
Yeah, we're gonna miss her.
It didn't kill us or anybody else or hit anything, so I feel like that was a win for our road trip.
You did a good job driving.
Yeah,
nice job.
But tomorrow we have to take a bus from Bristol to Heathrow and then fly to Reykjavik, and then we have an overnight stay there, and then we fly back to the States. So it's gonna be a lot of
hectic travel.
We're gonna have one last fun adventure in Bristol.
I think we're gonna do like a little impromptu food tour or restaurant tour or something. We just haven't had any doner, which is huge in England in general. Yeah. So we gotta try that.
Yeah.
And then I found a burger place that we might go to. I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll figure it out as we go. It's gonna be a chill day.
Yeah.
We've arrived in Bristol. We're actually going to be staying at the YHA tonight, right here.
Yeah.
We're happy to be back at the YHA because we have stayed at them quite a bit in the past, but haven't on this trip. But they're really cool. They have locations all over England, and some in really remote places. They have locations in big cities like this. They're very cool.
I think they're in Wales too. And I'm kind of sad we didn't realize this one is here the first time we came through, because this is such a neat location.
Yeah, we're right on the water here. You can see all the ships in the water and stuff. It's very cool. All right, I think we're gonna go explore the city a bit for our last day here, and we're going to go to, I found a burger place, which it just had good reviews online, so fingers crossed it's actually a good place, but I think we're gonna hit that up, and then we're gonna go check out the Clifton suspension bridge, which we didn't see last time we were here in Bristol. It's like a must-see thing. Yeah,
I kind of drove by it, taking the car back to the airport, and it looked really cool, and it's a little cloudy today, so it looked really like ominous off in the distance.
This is pretty cool. They're having like a little food truck. I don't know if this is always a food truck area or if it's just...
This is the harbor market. Oh, it smells so good.
Yeah. They have a burger stand over there. I think I can smell it from here.
All right, you guys. I think new plan. Everything looks too good here, so we're gonna stay here and eat.
But we have to decide what we want to eat. I'm definitely gonna get the burger, but you have to decide.
Yeah, well, I was gonna get a goat meal, like jerk goat from the Cotswolds, but they sold out. So now plan B, I guess. Gotta do a little once over and see what I can find.
So this is the Harborside Market. We weren't sure if this was just like a temporary thing, but I guess it's pretty permanent. It's a small market. There's only like 10 trucks, but you can find pretty much anything here. They have Mexican food, Caribbean food, gluten-free, American food, Japanese, pretty much anything you could desire.
Brazilian.
Yeah, Brazilian food. There's a New York street food over there, so there's a lot of options here. But I decided to stick with the burger because I had my heart set on a burger today. It's Buckland Burgers. Looked pretty good, smelled amazing. I got the venison burger. I don't know if I've ever even had venison, so I'm pretty excited to give it a try. It's a freshly cooked hunk of meat. It wasn't frozen back there. It's got cheese melting all over it. There's some tomato sauce that he put on. It's like spicy tomato sauce and some, I think it was like chipotle mayo. That is good. Holy cow. That was absolutely delicious. The meat is nice and simple and flavorful, but the star is all the stuff I got on top of it. You can get onions and all kinds of other stuff and chutneys, but I decided to keep it simple. But this tomato-y sauce on there mixed with the chipotle mayo, it's just so tasty and slightly spicy. I could even do spicier than this, but man, this is a dang good burger. I'm glad I decided to keep it simple. I was up there and he was like, mate, would you like any lettuce on it? And I was like, no. No lettuce for me today. Maybe I told him I'll be healthy tomorrow. You gotta give this a try, it's friggin' delicious.
Yeah, he won't stop ranting and raving about it, so I can't try my food until I try this.
It's kind of like got a pepperiness, almost like a bratwurst or something, now that I'm thinking of it.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever had a hamburger that tastes like a bratwurst.
Bite right there.
All right, the big cheesy saucy part. Oh man.
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, you're right. It does taste like a sausage. Oh, it's nice and spicy. That tomato sauce and that creamy sauce with the cheese. Ooh, baby.
It's a bit sloppy, but damn delicious.
Yeah,
we
I
have
know.
plenty of napkins though, so we're good to go.
I'm all sticky now, but that's in the best way for good reasons. Well, now I'm a little sad because Eric's burger was so good, but I ended up going with Japanese donburi. You get a choice of salads on top of it. So I got these green beans. They're called dirty green beans. I think it's like black sesame paste maybe on them. And then it looks like shredded carrots with coriander and then some sesame kale. You could get pork belly, fried chicken, or tofu. So I did a mixture and I got the fried chicken and the pork belly. And it all comes on top of sticky rice. So as you can see, it's a nice little box. I think it'll still be nice and hot in there. I'm so excited because you guys look.
The pork looks good.
It
Check that out.
Falls right apart. Okay, let's try this with some sticky rice.
It smells good. I can
Oh my
smell it from
God.
over here. Between that and the burger, like this is awesome.
Well, I was jealous of Eric until I tried that hunk of pork belly. That was magical. It's like, almost tastes like a pot roast or something like
Yeah, it
that. It's
smells
like
like it from
really
over
tender
here.
and stuff in there. Woo, baby.
I'm down to my last bite, you guys. And I gotta be honest, I'm sad it's over. That's been one of the tastiest burgers I think I've ever had. I know it's not beef, but
Yeah.
I don't know what I was
venison
expecting, but it was so good.
Burger. Who knew? I've never had that before. Are venison burgers, do they always taste sausagey like this? Or
Yeah,
do you
it
think
tastes
it's
like
just
a
the,
delicious bratwurst or something. It kind of has
Yeah.
that flavor to me,
Must
but
just
man,
be really well seasoned.
real good.
I think we found the best burger in old Bristol. Fight us if you don't think so.
Awesome hack, you guys. The Japanese place over here that Allison went to just put up a sign that says they're half price. It's $2.30, so I don't know if they go down to half price every day at that time, but we just spent double what we could have spent if we had waited 10 minutes.
We waited 10 minutes. Gosh,
Yeah.
I should have waited till your burger was done and then gone over
Yeah,
there.
probably. Dang.
Whatever.
Oh, well.
It was worth the £6, but
Yeah.
half price. You can't beat that.
Yeah, and it's a good tip for these guys.
Yes.
If y'all are in Bristol, check this market out. All the food we tried was delicious. We were kind of sitting there just like not knowing what to get because everything looked so good. I was in the mood for everything.
I know. It was really hard to decide. But that's the best thing about markets is everyone can get what they want and then you guys can share. Yeah, Bristol, your markets, your lunch and food markets are great. Last time we were here, we went to St. Nicholas Market and they had a bunch of food stalls. Equally amazing.
Yeah, it was very
Maybe
good.
even more random options. Everything was fantastic though.
Yeah, we can link to that in the description below so you can check that video out.
Yeah.
But now I think we're gonna go head to that suspension bridge because we have to see that before we leave, for
Yeah.
sure. We decided to walk to the bridge, but it's very uphill.
At least
I had no
this
idea.
point is.
Oh my
I
god.
have a sneaking suspicion that there was another street, one way or the other, that would have been a little less of an incline,
Yeah.
but we're in it now.
Yeah, so now we have to walk all the way up this thing, but we're about halfway there. Yeah. We had to hop into a post office real quick to send off our postcards for our Patreon subscribers.
Yeah, we've been collecting them for a bit, so you guys might get 2 back to back, because we couldn't make it to a post office until today, but they're coming, and you should get another one in about 2 weeks.
All right, one of the coolest parts of this bridge, there's actually this little slide right here that's kind of famous, I guess. We saw it online, and we forgot all about it, but it's a rock slide. You can see it's all smoothed down because a bunch of people's bums have went flying down here over the years. Okay, too fast. My bum. Oh. Well, I forgot that I had hurt my tailbone.
Oh my
and it
God.
still hurts. As I was halfway down, I was like, oh shit, my tailbone. It wasn't
forgot
too
about
bad,
that
but I
too.
bumped it a couple times. Jeez. You can get some speed on that. Go give it a try. With your butt, you'll go flying on that thing.
I might be be borrowing your butt donut for a while.
Scale of 1 to 10, how much did you hurt yourself?
It got the side of my tailbone. Oh, like up in that cheek area. That good meat.
That good meat.
That is really fun. Maybe if you have a pillow, bring a pillow and go down on that.
All right, let's go see this bridge.
This is the Clifton Suspension Bridge. It spans the lovely Avon Gorge, and it was built, or I guess completed, in 1864. And one really cool thing about this bridge is apparently in 1979, it was the first place where modern bungee jumping took place. Not exactly sure what modern bungee jumping is, but I'm imagining it's the safer version.
Probably.
Yeah, but I can imagine going off of that would have been pretty spectacular back then.
All right, night has fallen on the town of Bristol.
Night has fallen, so ominous.
I'm being dramatic now. But our plan was to get some doner somewhere, some kebab. But the place we were looking at, it's the kebab house. It ended up being a little too far away. It got kind of late. We were working, and the day just kind of got away from us.
Yeah, it's like 9 p.m. Oops,
Yeah.
and we kind of have to get up early to get some stuff done before we hit the road.
Yeah.
So we found a different one. It gets really good reviews. It's just right across the river from us.
Yeah, so we're gonna give that a try. But of course, I'm sure there are a ton of great donor places here and in surrounding areas. So if you want to, just let us know below what your favorite place is to get some kebab in this city, so that other people can try it out when they come here.
Yeah,
and maybe we can try it out the
hopefully
next time we come.
They won't be so lazy and tired like us.
So the place we went to is called the Athenian. It's actually in this box park, which we didn't really realize, but they have all kinds of really cool stuff here. They're about to close, so I think we're probably their last customer. But we got a box of goodies here, you guys.
Man.
We decided to go with the souvlaki. We've got a big old hunk of halloumi in the middle there. I got the pork souvlaki over here, and then some fries and some pita on the side, and all on atop a nice healthy salad.
Oh yes, super healthy salad. Well, I got all the same things except with onions and with ground beef and pork guy over here. The halloumi on there, we both saw that and we were like, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, we're in love with halloumi after
it's
Greece.
so good. But yeah, this is definitely bringing us back to our Greek adventures. Let's try this. He's got all of his sauce on there. It was like a spicy feta sauce that they had, which sounded amazing.
Yeah, we both went for that 'cause it sounds so good.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. We also got this smoked aubergine sauce down in here, and it's really like nice and smoky, and they put paprika all over everything. The sauce is awesome. Halloumi, awesome. Meat, awesome. And now please go away because I'm gonna devour this and it's not gonna be pretty.
I stuck with the pork. Allison actually wanted the pork, but when she saw I was getting it, she got something else. You can get it next time. How about that?
It better not be better than mine.
It probably will be.
Dang it.
It looks really good. Ooh. That is good. That piece was hot off the grill too. It was so good. It had a little chunk of fat in it and these crispy bits all over it. Just tastes like delicious grilled hunk of pork. It's so good. And then we got a big fat thing of fries over here, and of course the halloumi. All right, we're gonna put the camera away. We're gonna dig into this stuff and then go into a proper food coma. This is really nice, you guys. Just going from like the delicious halloumi with this fried layer on the outside, and then to the fries, then to the pita, and then back to the meat. It's all just, it's doing it for me. Let's just say that.
Meals when you can just mix everything together are my favorite.
We're back to the YHA. We are about to crash out for the night. We don't have an early flight tomorrow, but I'm just dead tired because we walked a lot today. And we have to carry our bags all day tomorrow, so it's going to be a big day.
Yeah, I think tomorrow's going to be a bit tiring. We get to Iceland at pretty much midnight. It's going to be a long day.
But tomorrow we are going to be partnering with a really cool company that we're excited to show off to you guys.
Mm-hmm. We're going to have a very cool first in an airport,
Yeah.
and we cannot wait for it.
Yeah, but we had an amazing time exploring the UK and exploring Europe. We haven't been back to the USA in about over 6 months, I think now. So it's gonna be nice to go back there and see family and all that stuff. We're gonna take some time off, but by the time you guys see this, that time off has already came and went.
Oh yeah, I think so, absolutely. So don't worry, you didn't miss anything. Just a lot of us unshowered in our jammies and hanging out. But speaking of, we are going to immediately change into our jammies and go to bed. Good night, adventurers.
We'll see you on the road.